God didn't make a mistake in making us on the Anambra. The Anambra na Bambo. The most industrious people on earth, the largest number of millionaires per square kilometers of any black nation. But we must emphasize enterprise, integrity. These are the hallmarks of the Anambra man. Not Yahoo. Ojeme kidnapping, not a ransom. Obulu not Obutego. Or not a. I celebrate this particular culture of something for nothing. Anambra. Anambra sena kajaja. Nebuto mano. When they are in legacy all over the country. But I will tell you, if any Niger there, more than 70% of them are from the Anambra. In Nukolova, and a Anambra, to go and hustle. Because Oja a hustler. That's why these kidnappers there, they're flooding to Anambra. Make about age them mother and what the ransom. Which you never does, or you want 50,000.
A civil war, God forbid. Notwithstanding, we are calling on all northerners resident in the eastern part of Nigeria to return home without delay for their safety, while we are assuring our Igbo brothers living in the north not to panic, as there is no cause for alarm, hence their safety is guaranteed. While calling on the Indigo socio-cultural organization, the Ohaneze Indigo, and the southeastern political leaders, most especially the governors, to caution and also call the perpetrators of this dastardly act to order, and we also feel that there is need to shield every sword and embrace dialogue for whatever reason leading to such inhuman action, so as to allow peace to reign once again in our country. What cannot be achieved under an atmosphere of peace can hardly be achieved under the atmosphere of war / chaos. Please, let's give peace a chance once again for peace and development of Nigeria, southeastern region, and our country at large. A stitch in time saves 9. Because the north may soon run out of patience if action is not taken so as to nip the unforeseen circumstances of such senseless killings of innocent northerners residing in the southeastern Nigeria, carrying out their legitimate businesses in the bud. Perhaps the law of nature is very clear on this, because for every action there must be reaction. So the southeastern leaders shouldn't wait for reaction from the north before they start doing whatever is expected of them.
So far, so good. You will agree with me. No, the last time we did this, that Fulani burnt a police station in Itemili local government in Anambra State, which Soludo, the governor, came outside to support the backup Fulanis and decided to carry the blame and portion it upon the indigenous people of Biafra. And now Fulanis today are now running away because they know the implication of that act. Because you know, when you talk of the Igbos, when in terms of reality of a show, you will not take Anambra away. Especially if you see these people, I don't know if you know about them, Agurere and Umunere. If you hear about Agurere and Umunere, these two tribes in Anambra State, when they rise, when they become angry, be he Baba, you can't face their heat. You know, they are always tough. When you talk of in the southeast, and after Aba another, you see them in Anambra State. So the northerners, which are the Fulanis, they have to run. They have to run because they did not hang their life on air. They themselves, they are human beings. They are, you know, really with flesh and blood. You know, they are diable. They are payable. You know, so they themselves are running now because of their safety. Because those guys, when they rise up, regard to the anger of the wrong imposement of allegation that come from the governor of Anambra State, you know, that then triggers reactions of the people, you know, from the society, that why are you now accusing us over what we know not? You understand? So, and the people that committed that are the people you are now supporting, backing out. That means in our own land, and we are the one that vote you, we are the one that put you there, they are not the one. Now, you are working against us. For that reason, these people will need to, so they have to run, they have to run, they have the need to run. It is important that they run for their dear life to avoid them say.
Okay, to avoid them say. But we've heard, you know, that you know, Soludo have come out to, you know, accuse the Igbo youth of committing, you know, crimes in the southeast and in Anambra per se. He said 99% of these crimes are being caused by the Igbo youth. With what is going on now, Do you not think that it was? Do you think that it was the Biafra or the Igbo youth, or will I say, do you not think it's his rivals because of the election that is coming? Do you not think that they were the one that committed this enormous crime, not the Fulanis?
Listen to me. It is not the Igbos. Do you know why I say it's not the Igbos? The reason why I say it's not Igbo, I'm not saying that the Igbo versus Igbo doesn't have differences. They do have differences. And if it should be the Igbos, it should be something of family. Only one person facing a person. Or so, facing a person per se. That one is understandable. But facing a whole community, facing a village, Igbos does, IPOB cannot do that. Igbos doesn't do that. How can you just stand up, when you are fighting and you know that these people are your people, that both of you are, going for one thing, then you stand up against a whole village? No, Igbos doesn't do that. Me and you, one on one, we can have our differences, even till today, even till tomorrow. They will still have their differences and they still remain. But when it comes to a whole lot of a community, Igbos, IPOB cannot do that. Neither does Igbos does that. So the people that carry out that kind of activities in Igbo land, in Biafra land, are known as the Fulanis. Because this is not the first time it's happening. You see what the one is that happened in Benue State. Some villages in Benue State, over 15 churches have been shut down. Even in Anufu, in Enugu State, you understand? Now some villages now they don't have church, they don't have school. Everything has been shut down by these Fulanis. Are you hearing me? Even in Ebonyi State, you and I agree with. You remember what happened last time in a whole community. Igbo doesn't carry out such activities against themselves. No. Are you getting it? You see why I said Soludo is just politically playing games, trying to portion the blame on the Igbos rather than the Fulanis, the chief actors of what happened in that regard to that police station.
Okay, but within the commissioner of police, there in Anambra State, Ikenga Tochukwu has come out. He said he has backed Soludo. He said what? He said the people that committed this, burning of the police station and the civil center there in Anambra was being caused by secessionists there in Anambra. What do you think was trying to say? Was he trying to say that is the people contesting with Soludo, or do you think that it's people that are agitating for Nnamdi Kanu release?
No. Neither of the two has committed this. The people that commit, both of them are playing politics here. Both Ikenga and Soludo, they are all playing politics. They don't want to go straight to the point. Neither of the two that have committed that kind of a thing. The people that commit it are the people we know. And there is no other person rather than the Fulanis. And that is why they are on the run. And then let me tell you again, why are they on the run is this. Soludo, have what is it called? Udogachi and Agune Chamber, and we have a likeness of what is it called again? Ebubago, and so on and so forth. And these people are not stepping up to their games. Do you understand? You see why those people are running? Because men will get angry. You people are being organized and formed to protect life and property. And instead of you to protect, you allow the Fulanis, you are giving the Fulanis upper hand. Even in our own land, our own fatherland. Because in a Fulani land in the north, you can't do it. The Igbos cannot do it. Igbos cannot do all these things in Fulani land.
If the Fulanis,
Fulanis.
Yes, if the Igbos, if the Fulanis get the Igbos angry, they cannot do it in the northern part of Nigeria. In northern part of Nigeria, have you ever seen any group called Igbos that kill Fulanis in the north? Have you ever seen that or hear that? Have you ever seen any Igbo group that rise up and kill the Fulanis in the northern part of Nigeria? But you, several occasions, stand without number. They are coming to East and they are killing and they are still staying. That is to tell you. So the anger of the people, based on what Ikenga and whatsoever Soludo are trying to portion blame on the innocent IPOB, innocent people. You understand? So that will triggers the anger of the people. That is for them to wake up and react. And the Fulanis know that this anger, if it rises up, because they have tested the anger of the
of the Anambra indigenous before. You understand? In the early 2000s, that time that they kill Igbos in the north and carry them in 911 and send them back to Igbo land. Do you understand? As at that time, which one of Nigerian famous artists, song singer called African China, you know. If I say oh, you say P, another man says see. Now you sabi the bomb house, plenty house oh inside that. You know that song. So it's an irony of the of what happened. Is what they are remembering now, because it will definitely play. So the anger and the memory of that have not been deleted in the memory of every person from Anambra state. In fact, in the diaspora of the indigenous people of Biafra, it still remains flesh. So that is why the Fulanis are on the run.
Okay, but we've seen what happened in Enugu, consistent killing in Enugu. And do you not think that, just like what Peter Omba did, what some will say secretly, but although the media later saw video of the traditional ruler in Enugu going to the northern part to visit the southern of Sokoto, do you not think whether to negotiate a peace talk with the southern of Sokoto, do you not think is that time Soludo to try to see with the Fulanis just for the
Excuse me, are you trying to tell me that Igbos have been sieged to the level of whosoever that need to live and survive? Excuse me, whosoever that need to live and survive in their father's ancestral land need to seek the concept of the Fulanis.
If you
and beg them
because
for you to live.
People are running from their houses. People are running from their houses.
Baba, that is why it is the high time the Igbos to rise up and support Anambra to face off these people and clear them out. See, you see why the men need to be supported, need to come outside. All the Biafra and all the people that are, if you are from the Biafra, you are Igbo person in Biafra land, rise up. Do not give Fulanis a breathing space. Rise up and go against them. Enough of this rubbish. So-called the Fulani leaders are now giving the Fulani the edge, the upper hand that makes them to be feeling as if they are on air, they are untouchable, as if they are the one that own this. See, they can control Nigeria. We are not Nigeria. They cannot control Nigeria. At the same time, come to my land, to my country called Biafra and see control me there. I can't tolerate it. Can England go to America and control America?
No, we're talking Biafra is in Nigeria.
No, hello, excuse me. We are talking about Biafra here. We are not talking. There is a difference between Biafra and Nigeria. And Biafra existed before Nigeria. Go and check it in 1827. What happened? Go and check it when Nigeria. When did Nigeria exist? In 1914. Usman Dafodo, which are the Fulanis, came to Africa, Nigeria to be precise, the northern part of Nigeria to be precise, in 1804. And before the arrival of Usman Dafodio, the Igbos, the Biafrans, have already fighting Oyibos against slavery, and they are already liberating themselves. That was one leg in 1803 when Igbo indigenes decided to drown themselves instead of being slaves. Are you getting it? Instead of this, that means Igbos have been waking up, has been rising up, and been doing things before the arrival of the Fulanis in northern part of Nigeria, not to talk of Nigeria itself. So Biafra have been in existence. You understand? Do your finding 18, go and check it, 1803, and go and check another thing which I said that we already have Biafra as a Biafra completely in 1827. It's already in existence as a nation before the arrival of the British and before the amalgamation. You understand? So how can somebody from nowhere and come here and be dishing us jargons that doesn't make sense? Yes, Biafra have been in existence decades, in thousands of in 1,000 years before. Of the BC.
But some will say you are just blabbing because you are here in Lagos, and the people suffering in the southeast are there, running from their home because of this Fulani. If negotiation will stop the killing, can't the southeast governor do that?
Excuse me, who gave the Fulanis the hand to come and be killing? Is it not those governors?
No,
Excuse me, it is your state. And you are the #1 citizen of the state. You have rights to stop anything. I will not stop this. I quote and unquote again. The late Sani Abacha said, any insecurity that lasted more than 24 hours, the government is involved. Meaning that the Soludo is involved of that killing. Meaning that Pitamba is involved in that killing. Meaning that Hope Uzodinma is involved in that killing. Meaning that what is happening in Wayfru is involved in the killing. Yes, because they are the #1 citizen of a state, and they are the one ruling that state. They have the laws. They have rights to make laws, to decide to permit and not to permit. Are they not the one that form a bubago? Is it federal government that say give them a bubago? Udogachi, are they not the one that form it? Agune Chamber, is it not them that form it? Why can't they as well form, if there is a law that permit them to form all this group that they are using to perpetrate evil? So they should supposed to equally have the law that permit them as a governor, a sitting governor, to do what? To stop the incessant killings of their people that they're supposed to protect, because it was their duty, or it is their duty to protect life and property of the Easterners, which they have failed because of what? Their selfish ambition politically. You understand? That is what they are doing. But they forgot that one day that they will leave that place. And they forget that one day Biafra will come. And I still stand to repeat. I said, even if you remain one person, being an Igbo, that one person will lift the flag of Biafra. You understand? So it's not negotiable, and they cannot take it away from us, because we have come to stay. Biafra have finally come to stay. Nobody can do, and Nigeria cannot stop it. And there's nothing they can do about it.
All the Igbos in Alaba, all the Igbos in Udumota, all the Igbos in Lagos, as you wickedly vote for P2B, just pack your load and leave Lagos. I remain Prophet Godwin Ikoro. As Swanju, I'm just sending message across the country. If when I play game against this movement, then let me tell you, I remain Prophet Godwin. If no Aswanju, there's no president. There will not be president. P2B will not be. So you better know what you are doing. I remain Prophet Godwin. It's only Aswanju that can be a president of Nigeria that will transform this country. I remain Prophet Godwin. All the Igbo that voted for P2B in Lagos, pack your load and leave Lagos. All the pastors who talk against Aswanju.
God didn't make a mistake in making us on the Anambra. On the Anambra. The Anambra and Abambo. One of the Kanya Abambo Nowa. The most industrious people on earth. The largest number of millionaires per square kilometers of any black nation. But we must emphasize enterprise, integrity. These are the hallmarks of the Anambra man. Not Yahoo. Ojeme kidnapping, not a ransom. Obulu not Obutego. Or not a... I celebrate this particular culture of something for nothing. Obura Anambra. Anambra sena kajaja. Nebuto mano. Kwa joso. When they are in a all over the country. But I will tell you, if any Niger there, more than 70% of them are from the Anambra. Nukova and a Anambra eba to go and hustle. Because Oje eba hustle. That's why these kidnappers there, they're flooding to Anambra. Make baga age them mother and what the ransom. Which you never does or you want 50,000 you can. God didn't make a mistake in making us on the Anambra. On the Anambra. The Anambra and Abambo. One of the Kanya Abambo Nowa. The most industrious people on earth. The largest number of millionaires per square kilometers of any black nation. But we must emphasize enterprise, integrity. These are the hallmarks of the Anambra man. Not Yahoo. Ojeme kidnapping, not a ransom. Obulu not Obutego. Or not a... I celebrate this particular culture of something for nothing. Obura Anambra. Anambra sena kajaja. Nebuto mano. Kwa joso. Why are you? When they are in against all over the country, but I will tell you, if any Niger there, more than 70% of them are from the Anambra. A Nukolova and a Anambra, a to go and hustle. Because Oja hustle, that's why these kidnappers there, they're flooding to Anambra. Make a bag I them mother, and what the answer, which you never does, or you want 50,000, you can